Alrighty, welcome on everyone to Friday Night Pokemon. We have quite a lot of people today, both in Pokemon and for our Friday Night Magic Draft. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. As round one, we're going to be starting off with Chase H and Grayson S in here. I think they are all set to go. And they're good to go. Fist bump, and we flip over our Pokemon. We got Latias, Duskull, and a Pheasantipity immediately out. Nice, and here. What's up, everyone? What's up? Hello, Pilipimo, and is that Jeremy in chat? Wait, Jeremy, where'd you go? How? You left me. I'm here all alone commentating Pokemon. Are the biggest Pokemon weekly of how. I got tired. I got fired. Oh, man. You know what? I'll rehire you. How much? How much? All right. Grayson is starting out here with a Buddy Poffin. Buddy Poffin here. Of course. Boop. There you are. Searching for 2 basic Pokemon. With 20 HP or... With 70... Sorry, not 20. Ugh. 70 HP or less. My dyslexia is showing. We got a Charmander and a Pidgey out onto the field. It looks like we're playing some good old-fashioned Charizard. Probably a little bit of a Mega Charizard coming up. In the meantime, Chase H is out here with a Latias. I think maybe we might be seeing a Bunny Bomb. I don't know. Latias is a pretty Bunny Bombable Pokemon here. We got a Munkidori coming on out. Munkidori with that Adrena Brain. Making sure our Pokemon are healed while we damage our Pokemon. Nest Ball, that golden Nest Ball. Searching for a basic Pokemon. Putting it into the bench. What are we searching out here, Chase? SpongeBob needs more representation. It does. $50 an hour. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. All right. Looks like I'm taking out another market. I can probably get something for cheaper. I can go to the back alley or something. Hey, you want to talk about Pokemon with me? We're searching out for a Mew EX, and we're gonna Ultra Ball as well. Mew EX, that full art here, that promo. I'm ready to be done. My brain is cooked. Oh yeah. Setting up some a fun little Marvel Rivals events is what I'm hearing. Ooh, sounds fun. Well, it looks like a Marvel Rival. Ooh, Watchtower. Team Rocket's Watchtower here. Normal Pokemon in play. Both yours and opponents have no abilities. No abilities. What are we trying to stop with that? It's an interesting little thing. But looks like we got a Clefairy. I don't know this deck. This is a new deck to me. Lily's Clefairy here. Fairy Zone. The weakness of each of your opponent's dragon Pokemon in play is now Psychic. Applies weakness is double 2. Interesting. And then Full Moon Rondo. Attack does 20 more damage for each benched Pokemon. So a little bit of a fun little... Ooh, Frillish. A funny little, sort of, kind of like Terapagos. We have a Ocean Gloom Frillish here. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hands. Just a little bit of a Badoo, Itchy Pollen, but you have to have a energy attached. But we have filled up our board here with a whole bunch of fun little stuff here. It's stopping Pidgeot. That's right. Thank you, Pidgeot. I'm like, what's the normal Pokemon that has a Pidgeot? That's the pit. That's it. that quick search. All right, well, we move over to Grayson's turn. Grayson is now unable to use items because of the Frilish's own Itchy Pollen. Chase, of course, setting it on up here. We put on a Pokemon Tool Technical Machine Evolution. Catch our energy for turn. We're going to use our Evolution. So let us get our two Pokemon to an evolve. So we got our Pidgeotto. All right. Where's our Charmeleon? Uh-oh. Is Charmeleon in the prize zone? Oh, Charmeleon is in the prize cards. Oh, he's gonna have to wait to draw into a into something completely different here. He's gonna need to get a rare candy of some kind and hopefully not have this Frillish be Ichipon. Grayson's cooked. Grayson might be cooked a little bit here. Oh boy. In the meantime, Chase has already set up quite a wide board state. Clefairy is pretty much at almost full power. If only Grayson had 2 more Pokemons out. Lily's Determination, we are going to shuffle away. And then draw 8 because of that full prize cards. All right. There's our 8. All right, Chase. We flip over and probably start to evolve our Ralts here. Maybe? Ooh, nothing. That was not too much. I think Chase can get a spam Oceanic Gloom and win. I mean, that's probably what his plan is a little bit. He attaches another energy to Frillish. And he's going to Oceanic Gloom again for 20 here. There we are. Yep, I think he's just right now setting up. Those 8 draws was unfortunately just not enough. There wasn't too much going on with it. But he does have 7 cards in hand here, so he did attach energy. And I saw a lot more energy in his hand. Unfortunate. In the meantime, Grayson is still under Itchy Pollen rules. Is item denied. He has to slowly evolve and slowly draw into, hopefully, something. But he cannot get his Charizard out, unfortunately, because he doesn't have a Charmeleon. He can't use the Technical Machine. Or he couldn't use the Technical Machine to do it. Oh, unfortunate. Hopefully, this Fezandipity coming on in, this Duskull getting knocked out will cause this Fezandipity to draw something good. Lily's Determination again. Did not like the initial 8 cards, so he's going to be grabbing up another 8 here. In hopes to just advance the board state a lot more. He wants a bit more. He wants to be a little bit more ahead than Grayson at this moment. Than he already is, to be fair. All right, we're going to draw another 8. Here we are. I see a rare candy. I see... I think that's a rare candy. No, that was a power charm. Yep, that rare candy. Ultra Ball. Ooh, got our Adrena Brain active now with that Darkness energy attached. We're going to Ultra Ball here, discarding a energy, and we do want some more energies in our yard for our Gardevoir. What are we going to put away as well here? Voice actor for Moon Knight's sweet. Moon Knight is awesome. Gardevoir. All right, here we go. We have our Gardevoir. We got our rare candy in hand, so we can immediately start going out. Gardevoir EX. We got that Psychic Embrace here. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic energy from your discard to one of your Psychic Pokemon. If you attach an energy to a Pokemon in this way, put 2 counters onto that, 2 damage counters onto that Pokemon. But you can only use it until it would be able to knocked out. Cannot be knocked out from this. Apparently voice Jax, Draven, and Vel'Koz. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Alright, we knock out the Duskull with the Frillish. Lily's Determination is no longer going to be able to draw us 8 cards, only drawing us 5 this time. Got that Bloom coming in. We're going to flip the script here, drawing 1, a 2, a 3. We draw into... Okay, we got a Oceanic Gloom spam for the win. Yeah. Got that Duskull out, though, and another Charmeleon. If only we were able to get our Charmander. If only we had Charmeleon. Not in the prize zones. But let us Iono up in here. Each opponent shuffles their hand, puts it at the bottom of their deck. If the player puts any cards to the bottom of their deck, and this way each player draws a card for each of their remaining prize cards. So hopefully we got something. But doesn't seem like it. We need something out here. Perhaps an evolution. Maybe we can start attaching energies onto Fez and just doing some Fez wins. But I don't know. It's a little hard. We move over to Chase's turn as he passes. Yep, Grayson is in the gutter right now. Chase is almost set fully up here. Earthen Vessel here. We're going to, discarding a Night Stretcher, grab up 2 energy. There we are. 2 basic energy into our hand. Attach another energy onto Frillish. And evolve into Jellicent. Jellicent has a fun little ability. Oceanic Curse. As long as this Pokemon has the active spot, your opponents can't play any item cards or Pokemon tool cards from their hand. We also no longer have access to our technical machine, but we also have Power Press if this Pokemon has at least 2 extra energy attached. In addition to the sax cost, this attack does 80 more damage. Good old 160 consistent damage here. Yep. Boss in hand. Grayson just needs a boss in hand and a rare candy at Blitzard. If only, but this Jellicent's shutting down all the item cards. This is... I mean, yeah. Just needs the boss orders. He just needs to pray. Maybe he got it. Maybe he drew into it, and maybe he was just waiting for the Jellison, you know? Maybe he was 5 turns ahead, you know? 15 minutes. We're halfway through this game here. Catch a fire energy to Pheasantipity. Ooh, boy. We're looking a little desperate here. Holy moly, yep. Looks like my prediction is true. We're just going to start attaching to Fez in order to get something going. We're going to Lily's Determination, draw 8. That's not a boss's orders. No more items, no more Poke Tools. Counter Catcher, nope. Can't even Counter Catcher. Not anymore. It's an item. Cannot use. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like Chase has gotten the thing. Rip Grayson, indeed. He counts out his 8. He's going to probably flip the script here, too. Yep. Draw 3 more. Did we hopefully get a boss's orders? Maybe to use next turn? Boss's orders for a candy and... Pass for now, he says. Chase goes to his turn. 6 cards in hand. Ultra Ball, Energy, another Frillish. Alright, there we go. We're going to Ultra Ball. Search on through and grab up. Another Monkey Dory. I'm assuming this is just to put an energy into the yard here. Attach, put 2 counters onto Jellicent. And then we're going to move that 20 onto Pheasantipity with Monkey Dory. And then power on through that Charmander. What are we putting up front, Grayson? What are we putting to its doom? Our Duskull? Our Charmander? Alright, we move up Pheasantipity.
About 60 miles.
Alright. Bam. We place down a Pidgey. He has seen 12 cards altogether throughout last turn and now this turn. So hopefully he's got everything he needs to actually get this Jellicent out of here. Probably flip the script as well. See a lot more too. Draw another 3. least try to. Boss's orders. There it is. What are we going to bring up here? Tough choices at the moment. Gardevoir, maybe? Bring up the Mew. All right, Mew EX here. I'm just hearing the slap of that fat stack of energy underneath that Jellicent. A Terra Orb. Looks like it's not a Mega Charizard. Oh, man. Oh. Ultra Ball here, too. Charizard, I see a lot of Pidgeots, and there's our Dusclops. Yep, grabbing up the Dusclops and evolve our Duskull. Cursed Blast. Once during your turn, you may put 5 damage counters onto one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you use this ability, this Pokemon is knocked out. Should have picked Guardy, perhaps. I mean, Guardy does net him a lot of value getting back the energy. Jellyfish's weakness is darkness, so that Charizard is going to get that, all of them have a weakness to darkness, so that Charizard is going to get that double damage off because it is a Terra-type Dark. Seeing how we can do this here. Perhaps he has a counter catcher to put the Jellicent back up. Attach another energy here and an air balloon. Air balloon, put up that Pidgey. And we pass over back to Chase. All right. Did Chase have the tech? Does he have everything he needs just to knock them all out? Did forget to flip the script, Grayson. Unfortunate. All right, we retreat, put the Jellicent back up. Power press. Power Press? That does not sound right. Yeah, it is Power Press. Okay, I was right. Flip the script here. Draw 3. Dusknoir. Alright, Dusknoir is able to knock out something pretty easily here, or at least get a good, hefty amount of damage onto something with 100, I believe. Doing 100 damage. Nothing to scoff at, especially to that Jellicent. Unable to use items. We're going all the way to time here. Grayson, if you got something, you got something. I believe. I believe. Perhaps in the card of the cards or something like that. Whatever they say. Lily's Determination, draw 8. Alright, shuffle away all of those cards. A little greedy, because he did have a lot, and he might just get a repeat of hands here. There's 8. I love slow playing. Let's see an energy. Start doing Fez stuff. Alright. We got Fez active now with Cruel Arrow. This attack does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. That's it. But it don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon, so it's all good. Curse Blast to 130. Alright, so it's 13 damage, guys. That makes more sense. I thought it was 100. It's 130. And then we're going to Cruel Arrow. Alright, does apply to active, so it is 200. And Cruel Arrow fires. We take 2 prize cards. Did we get a Charmeleon? Grayson, did we get that? And also Chase is going to be taking a prize from the Dusclops. There we go. Grayson takes 2. We were to Chase. This is insane. True. They are almost at time. They have a minute left. With genome hacking. And Cruel Arrow snipe the Charmander. Yep. And that's it. There we go. Chase wins as he just steals with the Mew. He just steals the Cruel Arrow move. That's where it's at. Good job to both of our players. We're going to see you guys real quick in round 2. So do stay tuned. Remember to check us out, Natural 20 Games, natural20gaming.com. We have a website where you can buy cards, board games, and other fun stuff. We ship in continental U.S., so do enjoy. Posors and Iono in the praise. Oh, unfortunate. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in round 2. Stay tuned. Ooh, round over. Alrighty, welcome on back to round 2 for Friday night Pokemon tournament. We got Chris W and Cody G in the room with us today. This is our table 2, actually. This is, though they are 2 people who did win, it's not table 1, it's table 2 today. So we are pretty much all set. Chris is going to be flipping some cards in here. Cool Slowpoke playmat. It is really cute. Very, very cute. All right. We're all set here. And we start the timer. Good luck to our friends out in here. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Chikorita, Lotad, and Bulbasaur out in the field against a Charmander. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. Maybe it's our dark type Charizard, you know, so our grass types won't be too hindered. Put out a Buddy problem immediately. Alright, I grabbed some chips earlier. Search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon, 70 HP or less, put them onto your bench, then shuffle. Let me real quick just finish up my chips. No, nothing happened to table 1. We just wanted table 2 instead. Table 1 just did not. He wasn't feeling it. For the time being. Alright, Chris, what are we searching out here today? And we're seeing a similar deck to what we saw last round. But hopefully we get to see it pop off without the... Got a Charmander out here onto the field. And a Fan Rotom. Alright. That Fan Call. Once during your first turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon with HP 100 or less. Or 3 normal type Pokemon with HP 100 or less. Reveal them, put them in your hand. Shuffle. Can't use more than 1 Fan Rotom ability. How much are chips at 20? I mean, just for a nice little bag of chips, it's $1.50. That's it. I just grabbed up a little bag of chips for myself. And we grab up a Hoot, a Pidgey, and a Noctowl. Terapagos. Alright. So it looks like we got a little bit of a funny little action going on here. Terapagos team instead. Terapagos EX. United Beatdown, or Unified Beatdown. If you go second, you can't use this attack during your first turn. Does 30 damage for each of your bench Pokemon. During your opponent's next turn, or Crown Opal. During your opponent's next turn, to prevent all damage done to this Pokemon and attacks from basic, not. Forest of Vitality. We're going to be able to evolve our Pokemon very easily here. Can evolve our grass Pokemon. Ooh, Ultra Ball. I'm searching for any Pokemon here. Discarding a Turo. Does Store Credit work on Nat 21? Nope, it does not. Weird. Technically, it is 2 separate businesses. Our Store Credit does not. We can give each other Store Credit or, for example, discounts, right? For example, the winner of tonight's tournament is going to get what's called a Goodberry Buddy. Goodberry Buddy is good for $5 off of any meal at Nat 21. That would have been cool. It would be neat. We are technically 2 separate businesses in that regard. But as well as if you participate in any events at the bar at Natural 21, we have something called Midnight Magic. Where you just come in, you play a couple rounds of Magic. If you win any of your games, you get $5 in store credit over here at the store. So, all that good stuff. But that Teal Mask Overcon, let's catch on up here. Teal Mask Overcon here. Once during each turn, you can Teal Dance, put a basic energy from your hand onto it, and then draw a card. Nice and good here. You also have a Bulbasaur out here with the bind down. Defending Pokemon cannot retreat. 10 damage. So that Fan Rotom is staying on the field. Imagine winning store credit to pay for dinner. I mean, you do have a way of winning $5 off. And if you win enough tournaments here, you can start stacking them, start collecting them, and then get them all out. Noctowl. I can search it up. There we go. With that Jewel Seeker. Once during your turn, you may play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon. If you have any Terra Pokemon in play, you may search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards. Reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle. Because of that Terrapagos that's out, we do have our Terra Pokemon. Alright, there's our 2 trainers, Dawn and Rare Candy. We're going to use up our Dawn. Search your deck for a basic Stage 1 and Stage 2 Pokemon. Reveal them, put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck. What are we getting to evolve? Probably some Charmeleon and Charizard, and perhaps something to maybe get more benched Pokemon out into the field. Terrapagos. Surprise! The deck's still putting in numbers. It looks like. We're really looking for that area 0 as well. Ooh, Hoot, Noctowl, and Pidgeot. Starting to get a replacement for. Immediately get our Pidgeot. That quick search. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a card, put it in your hand. This is tutors galore right now. Hoot tutoring for 2 trainer cards. Pidgeot tutoring for a card. Whole bunch of fun. Dawn tutoring for some interesting Pokemon. Charmeleon hits the field. No, Chris leaning over. Give him a little head pat, why don't we? Ooh, Pidgeot. On a quick search now. What are we grabbing up? Pretty much almost all set up now. Just waiting on our area 0 under depths. Is this what he's searching up, perhaps? There it is. Area 0. All good. Now we can play up to 8 Pokemon on our bench. Play a Duskull, a Hoot. Oh my word. We can have room for only 1 more Pokemon. What do we want to put out here? Also, Cody's no longer able to evolve his Pokemon as fast as what he wanted to do. Surprised he played that without any follow-up here. Passes over to Cody. Attach an energy with Teal Dance. Draw a card. And bind down the Fan Rotom. Cannot switch out. Terrapagos is wanting to hopefully get out here soon. Surprised we haven't started attaching energy to the Terapagos, beefing it up a little bit, while this Fan Rotom is getting whittled down by Bulbasaur. Although Cody G wasn't able to do too much either. Drew on 2 cards per turn, not getting any of the Pokemon he's wanting out in the field. Alright, we're going to quick search with our Pidgeot again here. Maybe get our final little Charizard. There he is. There's Zard EX, not Mega. Infernal Rain. We're going to search our deck for up to three basic fire energies. Attach them to our Pokemon in any way. But Burning Darkness here does 30 more damage for each prize card and your opponent has taken. No prize cards have been taken quite yet. Unfortunate for Chris, though, that this is not a Fire-type Pokemon, if only. It's a Dark-type Pokemon, it's not going to get that double damage on these Grass types out in the field. If anything, just keep the Charmeleon out. Dawn, grab another basic Stage 1 and Stage 2 Pokemon. We could have kept the Charmeleon just to deal that damage, you know. Charmeleon, probably, assuming it's the, I forget which one it is, Steady Fire Breathing one. Ooh, there we go. I think that was that one. Either way, I mean, the other one's probably better, though. Yeah, Combustion. That's right. Is that one legal? The Flare Veil. Fez, Dusclops, and Dusknoir going into hand here. We're going to be able to evolve our Duskull and start to knock out some Pokemon here. Maybe get rid of this Teal Dance or Teal Mask Ogerpon. Yep, there's the rare candy. Oh, the lights went. Surprised he grabbed a Dusclops when he does not going to be casting it. But we got Dusknoir out onto the field. First Blast. Once during your turn, you may put 13 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you use this ability, this Pokemon is knocked out. We're evolved onto our Knocked Owl and Jewel Search once again. Now we have 2 Terra Pokemon out in the field. Boss's Orders and Prime Catcher. Yep, this is pretty much solidifying what is going to be going on here. Prime Catcher up, Ogerpon, and switching in our Zard here. Surprised we didn't attach any of our energy onto Terapagos to do a little bit more damage. Dusknoir popping the Bulbasaur, both drawing a prize card here. Dang, 3 prizes. Yep. Oh, I think Cody didn't grab his prize here. Let me just double check real quick. All right. Yeah, let me go grab Cody. Let me go let Cody know. All right, all good. He has taken his prize card and we're set. He's buddy poffing. Poffining. Play out a Charmander. We have a full board once again. We knock out our thing. There's 3 prize cards from Chris. Lotad into the active spot here. Replacing the Teal Mask. Bug catching set. Bug catching set is, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. I keep saying library because it's Magic, you know. You may reveal up to 2 in any combination of basic of grass and basic grass energy. Put them into your hand and then shuffle the other cards into your deck. Ugh. I don't know why that one's hard to read. But we just get a Bulbasaur and a grass energy here. Would you rather catch Pokemon or gather the magic? Personally, I can't choose between the two. I love myself some Pokemon. It's a fun little, like, I'll be honest. It's not a harbor. It's not a harm against Pokemon, but like I kind of like to shut my brain off and just be like, I'll get my Pokemon out because there's no interaction in the Pokemon. I just feel like I shut my brain off when doing it, but it's like such a good outlet to do that, just to not think and like I just want to do my crap ton of damage and I pass. I do my crap ton of damage pass. Magic, I'm like I have to be there for everything at every moment, right? Which has its own ups and downs. But I can't choose. I don't know. I probably Magic. You know, it has a bit more into my heart. But Pokemon, it itches. It scratches an itch that Magic will never be able to hit. Ooh, we get our Ivysaur out into the field. Bulbasaur did just come in though. So we're going to just get that back into our hand. But we have some revealed information. Scratch that itch. Itchy pollen. Yep. Alright. It's Chris's turn. He's got everything set up. Boss has ordered the Ogerpon back up. Yep. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Surprised we don't have probably just getting at some point here just get a Dusclops evolved from our evolve our Duskull into Dusclops to knock out another Pokemon and then knock out the Teal? No? Maybe? We'll see. I feel like this Terrapagos does more damage. I don't know why. I just am I tripping? Terrapagos does 30 times 8, 9, 10, 11, so 330 versus Charizard EX. Burning Darkness does 180 plus 30, so 220. Sorry, 210. 210 for, and then Ogerpon Mask is... Oh, it's 210 exactly. Okay, yeah, never mind. So, I guess that's fine. Yep, and that's game. Chris W gets it as he's not able to just get a board state at all here. And he gets his final prize card, and Chris W wins. All right, thank you guys so much for round 2. Stick on by for round 3 of Pokemon. Might be our first nicknamed player back on stream here. But we'll see. In the meantime, check out our website, see if we have any Pokemon cards you might be wanting to pick up. Natural20gaming.com. We are Natural 20, located off of Green Valley and East Sunset in wonderful Henderson, Las Vegas, Nevada. All right. We will see you in the next round, so stay tuned. Whoa! Whoa! My players are already off to a start here. Oh my word, let me start the timer. There we go. Welcome on back, everyone, to Pokemon. We're going fast today as we got the kids in the room. We got Bucket Hat Arnell. He has gone undefeated in his past tournaments here and has earned himself a nickname, the coveted nickname for the tournament. And his nickname is Bucket Hat because this boy has never been seen without a bucket hat on top of his lid. So, welcome on back. Bucket Hat Arnell is killing me. Heck yeah, it's Bucket Hat Arnell. And then we got Aiden S here as well, showing up, showing what's going on. Bucket Hat Arnell is not playing Goldango. He's playing a new deck. He's got Flareon coming on in here. Let's put up some Pokemon cards. Show you guys what he's playing. Flareon with that Burning Charge. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck for 3 for a Fire, Water, and Electric. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. 280 damage. Nice big stuff here. Then we got Aiden S with a Chikorita and a Latias out immediately, getting ready to start some stuff. EVEX is out here with that Rainbow DNA. This Pokemon can evolve into any Pokemon EX that evolves from Eevee if you play it from your hand and onto this Pokemon. Pokemon can't evolve during your first turn or the turn you play it. So, anything that evolves from Eevee can evolve from EVEX. That's all that it's saying because, you know, Pokemon's a little funny. We're going to knock out, because we do have a fire type on here, it does deal double damage. Doesn't matter anyways, that's going to be a lot. We're going to attach our 2 energy onto Eevee here. We got a Noctowl as well. We got Terra types going. Searching our libraries. Oh my word, our decks. My bad. But Bucket Hat Arnell out here immediately. Bug Net Catcher. We're going to be grabbing up some grass type Pokemon and grass type energies. We're going to... Oh, Teal Mask, Ogerpon. Looks like we're playing some Teal Mask once again. I mean, also probably trying to get Mega Venusaur out. But our hopes and dreams are slashed as we don't have our Meganium. We don't have access to our Meganium no more. Aiden out here playing some old energies as well. Some of them yellow bordered. Get our Fezandipity, flipping the script and everything. Once during your turn, if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, draw 3. You can only use 1 each turn. Bucket Hat Arnell, as he was coming into the room today, he's like, I got a new deck, by the way. It's not max rarity, unfortunately. And he's like, that's the thing that disappoints me, is that it's not max. Like, brother, you're cracked with any deck. You already have, like, Goldango absolutely blinged out. Crispin coming on in. But, like, he's like, I wish it was max rarity. It's like, nah, I get you. I get you. Crispin, search your deck for up to 2 basic energy of different types. Reveal them, put them into your hand. So it looks like we are literally just playing out Rainbow right now. Playing mainly that Flareon. Flareon EX does require that Water, Electric, and Fire, but it looks like this Eevee doesn't have Electric on it. It looks like it has Water, Fire, and Psychic. I wonder which Eon EX is cares about those 3 types. Psychic, Water, Fire. Psychic, Water, Fire. Psychic, Water, Fire. I'm trying to find it. None of them. None of them. Nothing. Oh, okay, Sylveon EX. There we go. Found it. Sylveon EX. Cracked with any deck. Truly he is cracked with any deck. This brother's a protege. Immediately, he's down to 3 prize cards as well. Showing what's what, you know, showing who's boss. But we got, hopefully that Sylveon EX will be coming up soon. Is not the Angelite one, or it is the Angelite one. So it's not the electric. Because no, that one has electric. Psychic, water, fire. Psychic, water. I'm trying to figure out which one this is. I don't think it's any of them. Unless that's not a psychic energy, but I'm pretty sure that's a psychic energy on there. Whatever. We'll figure it out. And we're going to deal 210 to the Flareon EX here. With our Teal Mask Ogerpon, but it's not enough. It's not enough. This Flareon's 270. He has 60 life, 60 HP left. He says it's not max rarity yet. All of his energy are promos. Every basic energy or every basic Pokemon I see is like a Pokeball foil. Energy switch over our psychic energy to Noctowl, so don't need that over there. Looks like we are just playing a Flareon EX deck here. We will switch out our Flareon with our Noctowl. And we deal 60 with Speedwing. We want to save our Flareon just this moment, as it's going to be booted up here next turn anyways. Probably this Noctowl will get knocked out. Only has 100 HP, and that Flareon's going to come right back up, hitting with that 280 attack. 280? Yeah, 280. Jesus, my word. Meantime, Aiden's just crawling to get here. This commentator's... Oh, my word. I don't know. Whoever's fingers are behind those chat messages might be a little spicy, too. Alright, we get to switch out our Ogerpon here. Save the one that has a bunch of energy attached to it. Teal Dance. Draw a card. Don't have another energy to Teal Dance again. Oh. We're going to Prime Catch, though. And get the Flareon back out. Unfortunate for Bucket Hat Arnell. There goes our... Oh, there goes our Flareon. There goes our big hitter. But we have another Eevee almost ready to be put out. If only. There we go. And we got 60 damage. So, Teal Mask Ogerpon is 210, 60 damage. That's math. He has 150 HP left. Ah, Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher, we're going to get basic energy or Pokemon back to our hand. We're going to evolve into our Flareon once again. Oh, man. And another Ogerpon, but this time we have... if I could spell Ogerpon. Spell Ogerpon. There we go. We got ourselves a Wellspring Mask Ogerpon EX, with that Sob ability, with that Sob attack and Torrential Pump attack. You shuffle 3 energies attached. You shuffle 3 energies attached to the Pokemon into your deck. If you do, this attack does 120 damage to one of your Pokemon's bench Pokemon. Do a little bench damage here. Got our other Flareon knocked out. Bucket Hat Arnell at 1 prize card left. Aiden still at 4. Gonna need to take out this Flareon quickly here. We're gonna Ultra Ball here. What do we discard? An Iono and Hourglass. Or Power Glass. All right, we have a Meganium now out once again. That Myriad is going to be out here soon. Myriad Leaf Shower. Deal 30 damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. But that Meganium is going to be putting in, with that Wild Growth, is going to be putting a little bit of a damper on things on our Bucket Hat Arnell, our boy Bucket Hat Arnell. Gonna evolve our Bayleaf and evolve our Meganium here. Yep, that's game. Arnell takes it, as he's not able to really do anything. Even if he knocked it out, he'd be able to get the other card here. Good job, Arnell. Bucket Hat Arnell, let's go. New deck, new Arnell, new nickname, Bucket Hat. My man, he has shown up, and he is here. All right. Thank you guys so much for round 3. We're going to be going into round 4 here very soon. So stay tuned. Again, I'm your humble commentator, Sean. With me is, I thought, as always, I wish, as always, but we are all set. Good job, Arnell. All right. We will be right back. Stay tuned. Ooh, welcome on back, everyone, to Friday Night Pokemon. I think everyone is ready here. All right. Good luck to our players. Fist bump immediately into flipping to a Klefki. Interesting. Klefki and Fan Rotom. Let's look at what this Klefki does here. Klefki with that Mischievous Lock. Mischievous Lock, as long as this Pokemon has the active spot, basic Pokemon in play have no abilities except for Mischievous Lock. And then that Fan Rotom no longer has its ability of Fan Call. Once during each of your turn, you may search your deck for 3 normal Pokemon with 100 HP or less. Put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. So we're going to be slowing us down here. We're going to put some Hoot-Hoots onto the board. Not going to be able to evolve them. How many rounds tonight? We have 5 rounds. This is our semifinals. So winner of here is going to be going off into our finals and as our undefeated of tonight. So. All right. We also got that. He also got that Joust as well. He was about to think he's putting the 10 damage, but no, this is first turn. You can't attack. But Joust, before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. So it also stops those tools. This is an interesting start. Chalk is going to have to be thinking about kind of how to work around the Klefki right now. He can't go as fast as he wants, especially with this Rotom, with the Fan Call. Meantime, he's going to be playing out a Wellspring Mask. Wellspring Mask Ogerpon onto the board with that Sobin Torrential Pump. You may shuffle 3 energy attached to this Pokemon into your deck. If you do, it deals 120 to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. We saw this played last round, but we have not seen it gone off. And passes the turn. Going over to Christopher W. Back into the stream room. Like I said, he's ready. He's ready and going. Be trying to get undefeated here. Seems so far he's won every single... an Iono. Oh, no. He has not gotten another... Oh, yeah. Showing the stream how bad his hand was. Unfortunate. But we're going to be Ionoing in order to get a little better draws here. Maybe some basic Pokemon out into the field. Why don't we? All right, there we go. We got our Charmander. Buddy Poffin. There we go. Filling up our field once again with our basic Pokemon. Checking the deck real quick, seeing what could be in the prize card zone here. Bam! We put out a Pidgey and another Charmander. Getting things ready. We attach our energy to Pidgey. We're gonna retreat Klefki, putting up Pidgey once again. Interesting, letting him be able to do a fan call. Call for family on the Pidgey. Of course, search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, put them onto your bench. Search for Terapagos. That's what that is. Okay. I think that's a Terapagos. That is a Terapagos. Okay, for sure. It's a little muddy from afar. But we do have a Terapagos out on the field. Going to be ready to get our Area 0 Underdepths going soon. We put out a Fezandipity. Fezandipity, of course. Bam. Flip the script. So he's expecting this Pidgey to be knocked out here soon. Chalk's going to draw. And there's the Area 0 Underdepth. Still doesn't even need to put it out. As we get our Nest Ball, we're going to get a basic Pokemon to our bench. Got a Latias EX. Ooh, a Crystal coming out. And a Crispin, Sparkling Crystal. When the Terra Pokemon this card is attached to uses an attack, the attack costs 1 energy less. Yep. Yep. Crispin. Of course, we get our 2 energy and our Sparkling Crystal. And we're going to retreat. Ooh, 100 and 120 onto something. Knocking out, hopefully, 2 Pokemon. Getting 2 prize cards. We're going to shuffle these energy away. Yeah, had to grab the Fez. Was expecting the knockout here. We're going to take 2 prize cards. Klefki is moved up. Joust is going to be able to remove that tool, that Sparkling Crystal, from Ogerpon. It's pretty spicy. We're going to flip the script, drawing 3 more cards. Flick them onto the table here. We're 10 minutes into the round, a third of the way through. We already have 2 prize cards taken by Chalk. We got, hopefully, Christopher can bounce his way back into the game. Ooh, Night Stretcher, we're going to get back a fire energy to attach to Klefki. That way we can use Joust. We put out a Duskull and Hoot Hoot. And we dawn it up. And of course, searching for a basic Stage 1 and Stage 2 Pokemon. Because of that Area 0 underdepths, we are able to really fill up our bench with a lot of utility. Having a hard think about this. Brock has only 5 cards in hand, that's what he's showing. That the Hoot Hoot has been already played, it cannot evolve it. Same with the Duskull. Five cards. We could Iono here in order to... well, we can't, but... I don't know why he's asking how many cards he has in hand, though. Curious. What could he be wanting to play to disrupt? See a Dusclops? Or is that a... Yep, that's the Dusclops. Put a Charmander out into the field. I don't know what his third evolution he grabbed. Maybe a Dusknoir? Yep, we're going to Joust, so we're going to discard that Sparkling Crystal and deal 10 damage. Now he has to really invest and put 3 energy onto that Ogerpon. We're going to Noctowl. Oh my word. Searching once again for 2 trainer cards. We grab boss's orders. Secret rare. And a earthen vessel. We're gonna earthen vessel, put the Ditto into the yard. And get 2 energies into our hand. We're gonna boss the Hoot Hoot up. Put the fan up. Attach an energy to our... Wait. $70 damage. But you have to have a stadium, which he does. And that Hoot Hoot is knocked out. We get a prize card from Chuck. Perfect. Christopher's looking to hopefully get lucky right now with the Pheasantipity, but it doesn't seem like it. He needs to evolve his Charmander into a Charizard in order just to get some type of damage out there. Oh, Christopher's putting over his head. Give a head pat. Give a head pat. He can just taking a little peek over. All right, move back over to Chalk's turn. Oh, never mind. Boss's order up the Noctowl. Okay. I heard go ahead, so I assume that was Noctowl is up. Are we able to? We do not get our Charmander evolved. We have no Charizard. We are unlucky. Or we don't have a rare candy. Put out another Terapagos here. Put out our very own Terapagos. We're going to retreat our Noctowl. And 70 to Charmander. No knockout, so no Pheasantipity. Fan is apparently the biggest menace on the board right now for Chris. Terapagos is going to be coming up here soon. We also have the Wellspring Mask, Ogerpon. I'm not sure what he's grabbing, but hopefully he shows it out. Ooh. Grab up Hoot Hoot, Charmeleon, and I think a Dusknoir. I think that was. All right, we got 10 minutes. We are 2/3 of the way through our game here. Christopher's not taking a single prize card quite yet. We're going to retreat. Put out a Fez. Evolve into our Charmeleon. Nest Ball up here. He does have room on his bench for it. Yeah, hoot hoot. And we pass the turn. Checking the grave. Checking the discard. Definitely calculating. Swinging his hands in the air. Probably start upgrading this Terrapagos. Yup. Deal 70 onto that Fan Rotom. We're going to go to Chris' turn. Hey, yo. Welcome on in, Simp 200. Welcome on in. Playing up some Pokemon today. Thank you guys for joining once again. We're Natural 20. Local game store out in Las Vegas. Located off of Sunset and Green Valley. Come on by. Or, if you're out of town, come on our website, natural20gaming.com. We sell cards. We sell board games. We sell Magic cards. We sell D&D. A lot of fun stuff. But right now, it is a heated round 4 battle between Chris and Chalk at the moment. This is our semifinals. Next round is our finals. We have 5 rounds total tonight. Right now, this fan is being a menace to Chris right in the moment, as it does 70 damage if there's a stadium out, which area 0 under depths is. We're going to rare candy up Pidgeot. With our quick search, once during your turn, you can search for a card and put it in your hand. We don't have access to any card whatsoever, but we are going to grab up our Charizard in order to get 2 Fire Energy out. Probably attaching it to our Charizard, or maybe to Terrapagos. Oh, 3 Fire Energy, for attaching 1 to Fez. Oh, now we're going to search with our Pidgeot. Put up an energy on our Fez, that way we can retreat it. Perfect. Treat and put our Charizard EX. Heart Infernal Rain when it enters. Or when you evolve it, you get 3 basic fire, which we saw, but it does for 2 fire energy, deal 180 plus an additional 30 for each prize card your opponent has taken. 3 prize cards, that's an additional 90 damage on top of that. Oh my word. 270 is enough to kill most Pokemon. $270 on that 230. Terapagos does knock it out. We move up Fan Rotom. We're finally able to turn things around. 2 prize cards taken from Chris. Let me update that for him. Ultra Ball. Hopefully this is something that will turn things once again more around, maybe in Chalk's favor, as he probably gets another Terapagos. We'll see. Surprising, no Megas this tournament. We've seen only Terra Pokemon and EX Pokemon. Kind of crazy. Surprised no Bunny Bomb. Surprised no Mega Charizards. No Mega Venusaurs. Maybe we were about to see one, but unfortunately not. No Mega Lucarios. Mega Genghis Khans. I was definitely expecting Bunny Bomb. Me too. We probably did have a Bunny Bomb player, but they probably got knocked out pretty early, unfortunately. I know one of our tournament winners, Luna, was in here. I believe she plays the most Bunny Bomb out of all of us. Hopefully one of these weeks Luna will win again in order to solidify herself with a nickname. Just a reminder, all of our winners will get a nickname that's solidified on their store account. So any tournament that they join, they will have a nickname. Pokemon players, of course. This is a thing that we do for our CEDH, our Magic the Gathering competitive commander nights every Thursday, which you can watch, by the way. It starts at 7. And with that, they get a nickname. Now we have extended it on to the Pokemon players. Now we have people like, well, Bucket Hat Arnell going undefeated, getting himself a nickname. All right, we play out a Crispin here in order to get 2 energy attached to our Pokemon. There's our grass. And our Psychic. Catch it up onto our Mew. Interesting. Probably hoping to do pretty much the same thing, maybe. Oh, we're gonna Ultra Ball. Ooh. Iron Leaves. I've not seen this card be played. Rapid Vernier. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. If you do, you may move any amount of energy from your other Pokemon onto this Pokemon. 180 during your... Ooh, 180 damage for 3 energy. So, we're going to be moving all of our energy onto our Virizion here. Perfect. 3 energy exactly for that Prism Edge, 180 damage. Though it has a double weakness to fire, but we have no fire Pokemon. Yeah, I forgot. Charizard's dark. He has 1 more prize card left right now. Knockout on that Charizard. Youchers. He has 1 prize card left. This is Chris's only opening. Hopefully he's able to get something. He has a Dusclops. He has no more access to Dusknoir Dusclops or anything like that. He needs to knock out any big hitters right now. All right, it is time in the round. Let me go let them know. Alrighty, that is time in the round. They only have one turn to wrap it on up. Which, as we go to Chalk's turn, he'll probably knock out, and that'll be it. Pidgeot has 280, but maybe if we have a boss's orders. Iron Leaves is pretty much only here to counter the Charizard. The Charizard has that double weakness to grass. Because it is dark type. Supposed to more like represent the bug type, because bug type is strong against dark type. We'll flip the script. Draw 3. Ooh, Dusknoir. He can't use it though. Yeah, 5 cards in hand. Iono. Shuffle away, draw equal to prize cards. Chalk just gets 1. Chris gets 4. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way of getting 4 prize cards here in a single turn. Might be ending here in a draw, unless Chalk has a boss's orders and goes ahead and boss's orders up the hoot hoot and knocks it out. Knocked Owl here. There's the Prime Catcher and a Buddy Buddy Poffin. Prime Catcher's going to be able to switch up these Pokemon here. Knock out the Leaves. 2 prize cards. Fez. Oh, the Fez with the nest ball. That's really good. Oh. Blood Moon Ursaluna. Seasoned skill. Blood Moon used by this Pokemon costs energy less for each prize card your opponent has taken, and then for 5 energy, deal 240. You've taken 4 energies, so that's 1 energy for this Ursaluna. Fortunately, it seems like we're pretty good to have as we draw 4 cards from between Mew or Fresh Start. I think draws him 2 cards here. And then Fez draws 6, or draws 3. Not 6. So get up to 3, add 6. So he's at 6. He should be at 6 cards right now. Yep, he is. Okay. There is no boss's orders, unfortunately, for Chalk right now. Does have an air balloon, luckily, so he can switch out his Mew for free. But I think Mew EX already is for free, right? Yeah, it has no retreat cost. Imagine energy to the fan and move it up. Looks bad for Chalk. Yeah. But it is time in the round, so it might end in a draw here. Yeah, turn 0. Chris doesn't have another zoo. Yep. No, 1 second. Hi. Yep. It ends in a draw. Whose prizes are whose? Oh, Christopher's is on the bottom. Chalk's on the top there. Chalk was at 1. He needed just a boss's orders in order to get there. Couldn't get there. Crazy close game indeed. Unfortunately, it just couldn't get there as it ends in a draw. I do have a draw. It ends in a draw. Unfortunately for both players, because how time in the round goes, it's turn 0. When time in the round is called, active players turn 0, and then has 1 turn, so they pass it back to their opponent. They have 1 turn to win on that turn. If they don't, it ends in a draw. Very, very close game. Good on both players. Well, we'll see you guys in the finals. It'll be pretty quick here as it ends in the round. Everyone else is pretty much done. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned as we get finals rolling on in here. Be right back. Ooh, baby, it's finals time. And look who's back in his seat. Buckethead Arnell is here and ready to stomp with his new Evolution deck. And then Alex is also here, ready to try to make a nickname for himself. Good luck to both of our players as they finish up their mulligans. Doesn't look like Buckethead has any basic Pokemon. Oh, we do. We got a basic onto the field. Spread out our cards here. All right, and they're ready to go. Good luck to our players. Pheasantipity. Ooh, Pheasantipity out first is not too good. Is that a Yveltal? I'm not sure if that's a... I don't know if that's an Yveltal or not. I think it is. That is the Yveltal. Bam. With Clutch and Dark Feather. Clutch during opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. But oh my god, wait, I just looked away for a second. I just see a Master Ball into searching for a whole bunch of Pokemons. My word. Or not Master Ball. An Ultra Ball searching for a Fan Rotom, getting an Eevee, Hoot Hoot, and Hoot Hoot. Which Eevee is that one here? This is the boosted evolution. As long as this Pokemon is active out, it can evolve during your first turn or the turn you play it. Doesn't matter at the moment. But it's an Eevee nonetheless. Oh my god. I don't know what any of these cards are. Secret box here. Secret box is going to get us a tool, item, supporter, and stadium card into our hand. Of course, discarding 3 other cards here. Night Stretcher, Toadschool, TM. Get our Binding Mochi. It's a Pecharunt. That's what it is. Okay, I was like, what is the Pokemon? It's a Pecharunt. Oh, my word. Pecharunt. Probably y'all could have told me that, but all good. All good. All good. Pecharunt with the subjugating trains. Once during your turn, you may switch one of your benched Dark-type Pokemon, except any Pecharunt EX, with your active Pokemon. If you do, the new active Pokemon is now poisoned. You can't use this more than one subjugate change ability each turn. So we're going to get some... Ooh, Iono's... Or not Iono's. Marnie's Grimmsnarl. That's what we're playing tonight. Oh, I haven't seen a Grimmsnarl in some time. Punk up. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 5 Dark-type energy cards and attach them to your Marnie's Pokemon in any way you like. It itself has Shadow Bullet. 180 does 30 to one of your Pokemon's bench Pokemon for only 2 energy. So as we get this Dark-type energy, how are we going to attach it? I'm going to attach 2 to Impidimp and 2 2 Grimmsnarl. All we need. Don't need all 5. We're going to use Binding Mochi. Attacks used by the poisoned Pokemon this card is attached to does 40 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, which we can easily poison our own. And then we also have Spikemuth Gym. Once during each of your turns, that player may search their deck for a Marnie's Pokemon, reveal it, put it in their hand. Immediately just firing off the bat with a whole bunch of Pokemon on the field. Bucket Hat Arnell is only so far behind. Can he catch it up? Alex is fighting for a nickname this time around. We're going to Subjugating Change. We're going to put up Grimmsnarl and poison him. Knock out Pheasantipity. And put even more damage onto our fan Rotom. Oh my word. Alex is not being friendly this game, this time around. He is going in for the kill against Bucket Hatter now. He wants that nickname so bad. We're gonna boss his orders up, the Impidimp. And swing for knockout. 70 damage onto that little guy. We move up the Yveltal. Doesn't matter what's on front. Tatsugiri. We got attract customers here. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is an active spot, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal a supporter card you find there, and put it into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Grab out Lily's Determination. Spikemuth Gym. We're gonna search up for our Marnie's Morgrim. That's right. With Corkscrew Punch, 260 damage. Attach a energy onto Petulant. Subjugating Change, bringing up the Grimmsnarl. It's poisoned once again. Knockout and 30 onto Eevee. Oh no. Okay, there we go. He's pulling. There we go. And make sure to get our prize cards. Forgot the Fez prize card. Ooh, whoops. He's at 5. There we go. There we are. That's correct. Bam! Flareon. Noctowl. Get up our trainer cards. Probably grab up a Crispin. Oh, that's a switch instead. Probably trying to slow down Alex's plays here. Doesn't want him to take too many prize cards at the moment. Flareon being a Terra. Of course, makes him take 2. Gonna have our sparkling crystal. Grab out sparkling crystal, probably a Crispin here. Ooh, energy switch instead. Our attacks cost 1 energy less. Glass Trumpet. Yep, there we are. Then energy switch our energy and attach another energy for turn. Now we are able to Flareon EX our opponent. Arcalion 280 onto that Grimmsnarl here. We're going to get our Hoot Hoot though. That way we can get another 2 trainer cards. Start preparing for next turn here. And knock out. We're no longer can attack next turn, so we're going to probably try to be able to swap it out. Buddy Poffin. No longer have the heavy hitter that we did. They are even in prize cards now. Can Arnell get it back from wrangle his title and keep it, defend it? All right, we're going to get our Grimmsnarl, though. Do we have the rare candy to evolve our Impidip immediately? We don't have a Mochi, so it's not going to be doing as much damage as it was. Unless we do have a Mochi in hand. Oh, Super Rod up. What are we Super Rodding? Three combination of any Pokemon or basic energy. Morgrem evolved. An unfortunate miss here for Alex. TM Evo. Choose what to do your bench Pokemon for each of those Pokemon. Search your deck for a card that evolves from the Pokemon and put it on that Pokemon to evolve it. So that Morgrem is going to be evolved into a Grimmsnarl. But we do not get Grimmsnarl's effect because we want to play it from hand. It does have to be from hand, not from deck. That's all good. Meantime, we're back to Arnell's turn. Aleksar is set up for another Grimmsnarl to hit the field and get energy back. That sets him up with 2 Grimmsnarls, each active with energy on them. Able to be moved up freely with Pecharunt. What our boy Arnell has to do is hopefully get a Prime Catcher going. That way we can evolve up into a Flareon and move up our Grimmsnarl, and perhaps we can knock out. We can do a quick little knockout. And we pass the turn. Unfortunate. Evolve into Grimmsnarl. We're going to get our Dark Energy. Looks like we only have 3 available to us. 3 in our deck. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we attach these up to Grimmsnarl. Attach 1 to our other. Like I said, it's online now. It's ready. It's gonna attack. It's gonna deal a lot of damage. Ultra Ball the Air Balloon and Iono away. I'm gonna grab up a Pokemon. We grab up Monkey Dory. Hopefully to heal up the poison counter, or the damage from the poisoning that we do to our own Pokemon here. Attract customers here. Look at top 6. Grab a supporter. What do we grab up? Boss's orders. Unfortunate. Matter what, he's going to get the weakest Pokemon out of here. Alex has controlled this game. The boss is up. Hoot Hoot. Subjugating Chain. The Grimmsnarl does get poisoned here. Knock it out. Put 30 onto Noctowl. I'm going to move up our Eevee. Alex takes a prize. He has 2 left. Terra Orb. Leafeon EX. That's pretty good. 270 onto it, as well as with the Verdant Storm. Does 60 damage for each energy attached to all your opponent's Pokemon. It's a lot of damage. And for 3 energy, Moss Agate. Heal 100 damage for each of your benched Pokemon for 230 damage. That's 6 times 60. Oh my word, that is enough to knock out Grimmsnarl. Yep. 6 times 6, that's 360 damage onto that Grimmsnarl. Youchers. Looks like Bucket Hat Arnell had the exact card to counter this entire deck here. That's all about stacking energy onto everything. Energy Switch off the Grimmsnarl onto the Pecharunt. Retreat Katsugiri. Swing for 300. And he knocks it out. He couldn't get it. Oh, man. Oh, no. That's crazy. Yep. That was 300 right there. Good job to Alex R for winning it. 300 onto that 270. Exactly the card they needed was the switch. He was gonna switch. That Leafeon was gonna cook Alex, but he was able to get that switch energy in order to just get enough. All right. Well, thank you guys again so much for joining us. Hell yeah. Congrats, Alex. Absolutely. Congrats to Alex for winning. He's going to be earning himself a nickname. So do stay tuned for next week. If Alex comes back, you'll see his nickname that he earned. But for now, thank you guys so much for joining. We have been Natural 20. I've been your humble commentator, Sean. We are located off of Sunset in Green Valley. We are a local game store. If you guys are out of town or out of state, we do ship to the continental United States. Check out our website, natural20gaming.com. Check out our bar as well, Natural 21 Game Lounge. Feel free to come on by, taste eat some tasty food, drink some tasty drinks, and play some tasty games. Wait, what? Yeah, sure. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for next week, Thursday. We're going to be doing some, of course, CEDH, Thursday night CEDH, as we always do. And then next week, the 30th, we will be doing another Pokemon tournament stream. So do stick by for that one. And then also, check out topdeck.gg. We have a big CEDH tournament coming in March 15th. We have, of course, Shamrock Showdown, our biggest tournament we have annually. Shamrock Showdown 2. But all right, thank you guys so much for joining. Have a good one. And we'll see you next time. Laters.